What is up? I'm not sure how much time I have, but let's just do a little bit of Final Fantasy once I have some time. Zero remains unconscious. She appears otherwise fine. Insar, as I can discern at any rate, being part Voisin, her physiology may be rather different from ours. Let us observe her for a while as we discuss our next move. How long do you suppose she'll remain this way? With the faintest inkling, nor can I say whether the ether we can afford to share will be enough to awaken her. It would be best to take her back with us to the source. There she would be guaranteed all she requires. Hero cannot give her consent, but it seems we have no choice. The alternative would be to leave her here, defenseless. Should she later desire it, we can bring her home. Logan, might I ask you to hold on to Barbaca's memora? It may yet serve a purpose. Oh, what happened to her? You have business with Zero? We have a newcomer, a former minion of Barbacia. Let her know when she wakes up, will you? Barbacia minion? Why not go and find this newcomer? So we have something to tell Zero, if nothing else. Indeed. May I tell you to join me, Logan? With luck, we might learn something of Goblas. You're the ones who failed Barbacia. I won't make you in trouble. I'll obey, so please, let me stay. If you would obey, then tell me all you know of Goblas. Though there isn't much I can tell. Only the archfiends are allowed into his domain. Whoever it is, none but they know. Let's see. No better way to guard oneself than keeping one's location secret. How does Goblas communicate with his minions afield? He has these scepters, staves, wherever they are. He uses them to talk to those far away. Not like link pearls, at least in function. That will be all. My thanks to you for your cooperation. My thanks to you as well for affording me the time. I am satisfied. Let's rejoin the others and head home. That's literally it. I trust you understand that once we leave the 13th, we will not return until we are prepared to resume our search. Knowing this, are you ready to depart? back to Troya then, and thence home.
Ah, you're all safe. Thank the sisters.
A moment while I close the gate. There. We may rest easy for now. Was there any trouble? I expect some void scent slipped through.
A few did, aye. But we were ready and dealt with them without incident.
That is well. I cannot thank you enough for your vigilance.
Yes, yes, you're grateful. But aren't you forgetting something more important? You know, the polite but warm formalities one delights in hearing when their little brother returns from a long journey.
Indeed, you are right. It is good to be home again, among those who I love dearly and missed so much.
And we are glad to receive you, Varshan. Welcome home.
Chambers have been prepared for your use at Megaduta. Let us take Zero there at once. Our mission took many an unexpected turn. I am relieved that we have all returned safely. But before you all enjoy the rest you have earned 12 times over, I would consult you on one last matter.
Zero.
While she appears none the worse for wear, she remains locked in slumber, and I cannot help but worry. Is there aught we can do to expedite her recovery? If her ether is exhausted, perhaps I can share some of mine now.
In the wastelands of the 13th, one can only replenish ether by taking it from others, be it by trade or by force. In contrast, the source is rich in ambient ether. Simply being here and drawing breath, Zero will absorb what she needs.
Then we need but wait?
I believe so. She will awaken in time, and when she does, give her something to eat. Judging by her form, she should also be able to derive nourishment from food. I know you promised her your ether, but perhaps she might appreciate fine Harnish cuisine more.
Food can certainly be arranged.
She looks like any other person. Unsurprising, perhaps, given that she is only part Voidsent.
Zero said before that Xenos had altered her essence. A change wrought, I suspect, with the power of darkness. It acted upon the part of her that is Voidsent, rendering it dominant. Thus, we were able to reverse it with the power of light. I labor to believe that Xenos possessed such arcane knowledge. In all likelihood, it came from Fandaniel. Were Zero wholly Voidsent, I doubt the crystal would have had an effect on her. One might say that Hydaelyn had a hand in your meeting.
Tis no exaggeration to say that Zero has proven herself invaluable. A boon from Hydaelyn herself. Her cooperation may come at a price, but whatever it is, I am willing to pay it. Exhausting though it may be at times.
Let's see. If I may excuse myself, I wish to pay a visit to the High Crucible. While the scales functioned admirably, it would be prudent to have them inspected for signs of degradation. By all means, I shall do the same for this vessel. Then I'll go and meet with the soldiers, share with them what I learned fighting Voisin in the 13th. Of you, my friend, have you any immediate plans? Just worry about Zero. In the case, might I try you with a small task? I wish to have food ready for Zero when she awakens. You see, would you be willing to go to Myers Mahane and ask for suitable refreshments? Excellent. In the meantime, Nadina shall watch over Zero. She is already en route. Let us then tend to our respective businesses and reconvene anon. I bet something's going to happen while I'm away. I'm alright meeting. Please make yourself comfortable. What? I guess the satrap has collapsed from hunger? Of course, I'd be happy to help. You only need to tell me what you desire. I'm afraid I don't serve that particular delicacy. If I may, I would recommend something gentle on the stomach, like these apples here. You just come in, I guarantee their freshness. As once your guests feel better, she's welcome to sample whatever else we can provide. Just let me know. I was about to pick the meat option, but then I didn't. Hi, welcome back. Yes, you worry. No. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. It's just something come in.
Light. Is this an inn? What happened? How did I get here? There's no time. I must rejoin the battle. I must...
Oh, you're awake! Wonderful! Ah! Ah!
What is this? Some sort of fiend?
A fiend? Where is it? Where? Ah, but this is no time for jokes. You're in the source, my dear. The world next door, so to speak. The others brought you here after you collapsed. I'll fetch them at once. Wait, just a moment.
I took the liberty of arranging refreshments. I hope you find them as flavorful as they are invigorating.
This isn't what you promised. I suppose ether is ether.
Wait. Don't tell me you don't know how to eat?
I took what I needed from it. What's the problem?
Where's the enjoyment in that? You're supposed to bite, to chew, to savor, and then swallow. That's the way. So, did it taste good?
I don't know.
The long years without eating may have dulled your sense of taste.
Well, we void scent have no need for such when consuming others. There are some who speak of taste when describing the quality and affinity of their prey's ether. But I loathe the act. Taking ether in small amounts like this is one thing, but diluting my essence, diminishing myself, I'd sooner die. And I have died, countless times.
You have? But what happens when you do?
Not much. After a while, you return, together with all your expended life force. The important thing is to die where others won't devour you.
Amazing! My peers who study immortality and resurrection would be most interested in this phenomenon.
The question of taste aside, I am glad that you are able to partake of food like us. I dare say it agrees with your personal preferences.
That's true. You can keep giving me the same on a regular basis.
Very well. As my guest, I shall see that you do not want for comfort. And one other thing. We brought you to our world without your consent, and for that, I apologize. If you wish it, we will return you to yours once you have regained your strength.
It's fine. I have no reason to go back. Except for yours, perhaps. You intend to cross over again, I take it.
I do. I have yet to find my sister. I want nothing more than to rush to her aid, to find this Golbez and free her from his clutches, if he still holds her captive.
Though if our recent experience has taught us anything, 'tis that the 13th is more dangerous than we ever imagined. Caution must be our watchword.
Better late than never. In the short time you spent in our world, you left a trail of chaos in your wake. You managed to return in one piece this time, but don't assume you'll be so lucky the next.
Rest assured, we will make no assumptions and spare no preparation. Speaking of which, while we rest and ready ourselves, I ask that you tell me more about your home. In return, I will tell you about ours. I will show you my domain, Radzet Han.
Again, a stranger in this strange land. I have a condition. You must come too.
You have my thanks.
This world is brimming with ether. I feel invigorated just stand here in the breeze. I didn't hear that. So is there any place in particular you wish to see? Perhaps where the food came from. Apple, was it? I don't expect I'll collapse again. It would be good to know where I can procure more if necessary. Messer Meheim as it is, then. I shall introduce you to the head waitress, Mahil. Welcome to Mihail Mihain. Greetings, Mihail. And may I introduce you to Zero. She is esteemed guest, and I ask that you see to her meals during her stay. Ah, yes, Mihail has told me all. Please come to us whenever you're hungry. We'll look after you. It was here that Logan obtained the apple. With palace cooks can prepare whatever you desire. This certainly is a quick and convenient food. I remember it. Who are the ones there moving their bodies about? Is it for some ritual related to eating? The dancers? They move their bodies to bring pleasure to those who are watching. This is a form of entertainment, part of our culture. How easily complicated. We voice and prefer simpler pleasures. That may be the way of it now, but your world, too, must have had such complicated diversions once. I don't remember. Well, let's move on. I propose we visit Valheim Bazaar, where good the world may be found. Yeah. Showing stuff off. Mm-hmm. What are all these things for? What do you do here? This is a marketplace where people buy and sell goods. Since its earliest days, Razat Han has served as a trading hub, and here you'll find not only local products but wares from distant lands. I should mention that the vendors generally only accept payment in coin or tombstones. If there is aught you desire, I shall take care of it. So that's what tombstones are for? Voidsent returned with them on occasion, but I never knew the purpose. They struck me as useless trinkets, and I couldn't understand your obsession with them. On that subject, there appear to be no shops in the 13th. Do you never make bargains with and other possessions are exchanged? We do, but rarely. We strike bargains when we want something done. If we desire an object, we kill whoever has it. I see. Your bargains may be likened to employment, I believe. I shall bear this in mind. With that, let us continue on. I propose we head to the High Crucible at Al Committee. Hey, Master Vitra, how may we serve you this evening? We are here for your vessel, and I'm afraid we're still tending to it. No, there is no rush. Pray take as much time as you require, and know that I have complete faith in your work. The High Crucible is home to the finest alchemists. They are the ones who created my bodies and can provide you with healing as well. Now that I think of it, you weren't at all surprised when I changed forms. Were you aware of my nature from the start, that I was a soul occupying a vessel, not my own? It's probably uncommon in our world. Given the chance, many shed their bodies to claim stronger ones. Oh, you must be the rumored guest. We've been most eager to meet you. If you have a moment, would you care to stay for some tea? The sisters know we'd love to hear your tales. No, I've had enough food for now, and can always obtain more without the need to inane chatter. Now, no need to decline outright. I dare say you are tired, so let's save it for another time and return to Magduta. If aught catches your eye en route, do not hesitate to say so. Now, let's not be hasty, little hobbit. Some sort of fruit? Pitful things, though. Imagine you need to eat a lot to try derive any satisfaction. These are mulberry trees. While the fruits are indeed edible, more important are the leaves, which we feed to silkworms. Without the creatures, we wouldn't have the silk to make our famous Tiverian weave. Furthermore, the bark of the tree also produces medicinal properties. You'd be hard-pressed to find a more useful plant. Is that so? Aside from food, I don't have considered any other purpose for it. Master Vitra and Logan too. If it isn't young Mehrid, and that must be your sister, Yashar, is all well at the orphanage? Yes, Your Excellency. The children are very nice, and we all look out for one another. Just the other day, Einstein came to see us. Everyone was really excited. Truly, Einstein paid you a visit. That as well. Is she a new friend? Friend, you know what this is? What? You mean you don't? She's a visitor from a faraway land, you see, and still unfamiliar with our language. Then we'll teach you. A friend is someone you like to play with. Play with? Xenos seemed to be enjoying himself when he fought you. Is that the same thing? No. I'm no closer to understanding it. Why he traversed the great expanse, why he risked life and limb for you. I waste energy dwelling on such things. I am not Xenos. I stand to gain nothing by knowing his heart. I'm sorry, I couldn't explain it very well. There's no need to apologize. The fault is not yours, but mine for failing to make sense of your words. Well, we had better get back to our errand. Goodbye, it was nice meeting you. Those Xenos, I thought I understood the way of your world, but the more I learn of it, the more I realize how little I actually know of it. It's all so strange, your behavior and your reasons. I find myself baffled at every turn. But the feeling is not unwelcome. I'm learning, bit by bit. It was the right decision to join you. I believe zero time here has been rewarding. It was no small part due to your company. My thanks for agreeing to join us. Come, let us return to Magduta.
So, what are your impressions of Radzatan?
There's a lot of mortals.
Considering your origin, I can see why that might be your first observation. Though they would call each other people, I think. If you wish to know about our fair city, I should be glad to place a guide at your disposal.
No need. I'll show myself around. There's only so much about my home I can share with you in return, after all. While I remember some few tales of the past, I cannot speak to their authenticity. But if that is enough, then I will tell you of the events that saw darkness engulf our world. The Contra Memoria.
We are all ears. Please.
Long ago, light filled the world and all was at peace. But then the servants of darkness came, and they bequeathed a black art unto men. Channeling the power of hope and prayer, one could call forth fearsome beings known as Eidolons.
The Ascians. And these Eidolons are surely primals.
Then you have faced the same, and understand that when an Eidolon is birthed, strife follows. And in such strife, the weak are the first to suffer. When it seemed the world would be plunged into chaos, heroes appeared. They were blessed with a singular power. The power to bind the ether of Eidolons within crystals known as Memoria. My mother was one such Memoriate. But in fighting to save many, she herself was touched by darkness. As was I.
And so you were born part Voidsent, before the world was overcome.
How exactly did that calamity come to pass? Did the Memoriates not triumph?
They did. They expunged the seeds of chaos and restored the peace, only to find themselves seduced by the darkness they had sealed. They spread the taint, transforming men into monsters, what you call Voidsent, and raised armies to wage new wars.
Not the first to be corrupted by power, nor the last.
Some defied temptation and held fast to the light. My mother and I among them. For years and years we fought, but it was not enough. And when our strength was spent, our bulwarks broken, so too was the world.
The flood of darkness.
The stars faded from the heavens as a pall black as pitch enveloped creation. Darkness raged unchecked, rending the very walls of reality. I was cast into the rift, and there trapped for what felt like an eternity. Until I came upon a crack. Tiny, infinitesimal, but enough for me to squeeze through. And find my world changed beyond recognition, into the lightless waste you saw.
So that is how you were able to escape becoming a void scent in full.
I suppose I should consider myself fortunate. Were I like most others, I wouldn't have lasted a day before being devoured. We, the lost, are better equipped to survive in a lost world.
A lost world, you say? I wouldn't be so sure. The 13th is still there, is it not?
What are you getting at?
To explain requires that we initiate you into the truth of the source and its reflections. Be warned that this will take a while.
Then, unlike the worlds that have been rejoined, mine still...
The Oracle of Light prevented the first from being completely overcome. So the situation may not be completely identical to that of your 13th. But the fact remains that we were able to restore a measure of balance to a world brought to the brink of destruction. After which, some intrepid young souls succeeded in restoring life back to lands thought lost to light. Which gives me cause to hope the day may yet come when life springs forth anew in the 13th. Of course, these are only possibilities. I offer no guarantees. But having experienced what we have, I dare say we are more qualified than most to speak on the matter.
Wait, I don't understand. Why would you say these things? As if you mean to... But the sole reason you came to the Void was...
To find a dragon, aye. And in light of what we've seen, we'd be fools to strive for more. But we Scions, former Scions, begging your pardon, have a habit of not leaving well enough alone. And old habits die hard, don't they, my friend?
Restoring the light would serve our efforts to find and free Ashdaya. There is no reason not to try.
Do as you will. I have no desire to save that world.
Be that as it may, We will have need of your power when next we face Voidsent.
You know how it works. If you want my help, you must pay my price. And now that you've drawn Golbez's attention, it's going to cost you more. A lot more. I will consider this a deposit.
Though our time in the void was short, we managed to discern that my sister yet lives, and it cannot be overstated how fortunate we are to have met Zero. But the greater blessing is nevertheless you, my friend, for your encouragement to embark upon my new search anew, and your help in overcoming the challenges thus far. The hell was that thing? Goals and enemies will seek to stem our efforts. Of this we can be sure. With all you at my side, I have promised that we will succeed, that we will find and liberate my sister, and that we shall return home together. Meanwhile, elsewhere.
First Scarmiglione, and now Barbariccia. Useless, the both of them.
'Twas no lie. They conspire with a Memoriad.
And their search for the dragon will lead them here. The war looms nigh. We cannot allow these interlopers to interfere.
If I may, my lord, I have a plan to eliminate them. In order to guarantee its success, however, I will require Cagnazzo's cooperation. Now there's sport to be had, then I'll play along. As much as I dislike following your lead, I have no patience for scheming.
Well and good to have confidence, but do not forget the cost of failure.
Rest assured, I will see the dream to fruition. Even should I be consumed by my own flames, I will pave the way for one and all.
Then I will trust in your oath and your plan.
We will give you cause to rejoice, my lord. This I vow. Ha! Some excitement for a change.
No sacrifice is too great. Even should my 4 archfiends be lost, I will not halt my steps. The prison of passivity is an obstacle to my cause, and so you must fall. What irony that the blessed damned should set us free. As I swore so long ago. The gate lies open. At long last, my ambition shall be fulfilled!
Logan, as always, your timing is most fortuitous. I wish to share with you news concerning Zero. We will recall that in exchange for ether, she agreed to aid us in our search for my sister. As the other souls suggest, I began providing said ether in the forms of food. Zero has found the arrangement to be agreeable, and she has been eating steadily. In large part due to that, she claims to have already made a full recovery. If you know others already as well, I would set forth for the void once more. Excellent, I shall inform Yashola and Ernestine, and then go collect my other vessel from the alchemist. Meantime, may I ask you to fetch Zero? She was absent when I visited her chambers earlier, but I suspect you'll find her in the corridor connecting Yuji and Karma. It seems she has grown partial to the view of the city of Folds. Once we have attended to our respectable tasks, let us gather here. I chose poorly. Need to go up here. I don't want to turn that one in because that's Manderville quest. I'm pretty sure.
Everyone is so carefree. Unafraid and unconcerned in spite of their weakness, and how easily their lives could be torn apart in an instant. Such luxury is a loss to us. We have no hopes or dreams, not even the release of death. Only hunger. Others are a means to an end, at times a literal one. We forge covenants with men and come here to feed. Or to die. I thought it would be no different when I was summoned by Xenos. Lives were tools to him, to be used and discarded at whim. In that respect, he was a void-sent at heart. But towards you, and you alone, he behaved differently. And I cannot fathom why. What was it that drove him? What made him choose such an end? But enough about that man. He is dead and we are all better for it. Why are you here? Was there something you needed? So you're heading back now. Then as per our bargain, I will go as well.
Back to Varshan.
Everyone is here? Good. Let us set forth for the void once more.
What is it? He's calling.
What is the meaning of this?
Unless I'm mistaken, that was intended for one of your kin. Who?
It was for the briefest of moments, but I felt her. Ashdire.
I thought she was in the void.
As did I. Yet the presence was unmistakable. Thus did I call out, only for it to fade and vanish.
Perhaps she crossed over to the source, then immediately turned back.
I do not know. Could she have found a way home?
The how of it aside, if she was indeed in the source, there may be clues where she came through that could lead us back to her. Where exactly was it that you felt her presence?
Far to the north. That was all I could discern.
The north, you say? Beyond the bounty? Garlemald?
As good a place to start as any. My apologies, Zero, but your return to the Void will have to wait.
I told you before that I have no reason to go back there. Do as you will.
All right. I presume you wish to stay here in Radzatan until we return?
You've kept me amply fed. I wouldn't be averse to helping you on your search.
If Ashdaya was indeed here, other Voidsent may have made the journey as well. Very well. We would welcome your company.
If it's decided, then I'll contact our associates in Garlemald. It's me. Still talking everyone's ears off, I trust? Understood. We'll see you there. We're to rendezvous at Tertium. We'll need to teleport to make it there in time. Can you?
Aye. I know it well from my time as an avatar.
Then it seems we're all set.
If there is nothing else, let us see to our final preparations.
Cause rebel lands tremble. Interesting. By all accounts, Asha is Gobel as his prisoner. Yet if she was in the source, it could mean that she managed to escape from the void, if only for a fleeting moment. But that's no mere conjecture. If we want the truth, then we must go and find it. Come, let's make for Tertium. Our friends are awaiting. I really want to know. We still got a long ways to go. I'm just curious on that.
Any moment now.
My friends, 'tis good to see you again.
And you. I was worried that the cold wouldn't agree with you, but you're both looking quite well.
You get used to it. It helps that there's no shortage of fuel and heaters like before.
Glad to hear it. Have you been working in Garlemald all this time?
We have. Though the worst is behind them, the people still have a long road ahead. With the nation in ruins and the leadership void yet to be filled, there remains a lack of direction, a pervasive sense of aimlessness and worry.
Still, everyone wants to make things better. And we're here to help. A lot of Garleans wanted nothing to do with us, but they're starting to come round. Slowly, but surely.
You do a fine job.
You're too kind. But it's thanks to the cooperation of like-minded souls that we've been able to make any progress. The allied nations continue to send supplies, which allow us to meet basic needs such as food and shelter. Meanwhile, Euless and a number of soldiers have begun a restoration initiative, with more and more volunteers joining by the day.
Like Alphino said, they've got a long road ahead of them. But we'll get there together, one step at a time. But enough about events here. What brings you to us? And with new company, besides.
This may take rather a long time to explain, but bear with me.
The 13th? After traveling to the edge of existence, I thought you'd keep your escapades closer to home for a while. But I suppose there's no stopping you. Not that I'm one to talk, of course.
The heart of an adventurer cannot be denied.
You could have at least invited me, too. Surely there was room enough for me and Grahar in the Undersea Vault. I know. I only meant to tease. Mostly. But on a more serious note, are we sure it's wise to keep Xenos' former avatar around? I understand how you came to work together, but nevertheless...
You're right to be cautious. I'm a void sent, after all. But do not conflate me with Xenos. To recall my time in his service, it angers me.
Is that so? I think we'll get along just fine, you and I.
Now that we are all caught up, to the matter at hand. As we were about to resume our search in the void, I felt the presence of my sister Ajdaya in the source. Somewhere in the far north, perhaps even here in Galdemald. If you have seen or heard anything out of the ordinary, I must know.
As a matter of fact, we may have. In recent days, we have had to contend with a surprising number of Voidsent. And not the lesser kind that occasionally manifest, but ones possessed of considerable power.
You think they might have been summoned? By whom?
We're not sure. But as Euless reminded us, practitioners of a certain traditional Garlean art rely upon void-sent servants. The very same I believe you have mastered. While there are no known Reapers left in Garlemald, we can't rule out the possibility that some are working in secret.
To summon not one, but several powerful Voidsent is no small feat. But if Ajdaya was indeed called from the void...
Then it is likely the same party is responsible. Alternatively, the etheric confluence at the Tower of Babel may have triggered an expansion of natural fissures one could use to cross over. But I think that improbable, if not impossible.
Then we must assume these events have indeed been orchestrated.
Well, summoned or no, we've been trying to track them to their origin. It's the mountains to the east, we think.
Can you guide us there?
I would, but the terrain is too difficult to traverse on foot. Nor is flying an option due to the winds.
Too much ground to cover in any case. Is there no way to narrow it down?
There is one place we thought to look first. An isolated village rumored to have once been home to a Reaper Order.
That would indeed make an excellent start, though the question of how to get there remains.
Eulus may be of assistance. Let us return to Camp Broken Glass and consult him.
Oh, Logan, what a welcome surprise. And I see you're traveling with a large crew as usual. Not to suggest that it's an inconvenience for us. We'd be happy to share our supplies with you and your allies should you require any. Apologies to interrupt, Julius, but it doesn't matter what we wish to discuss. We just finished our routine briefing, so you come at a good time. Is this about the Void Scent? It is. From what we can discern, they're coming from the mountains to the east. Practitioners of the Reaper arts once lived in that area, did they not? Yes, they had a village there in the Lapis Manilis caverns. The Scythe Dwellers forged pacts with Poison and took the battle with the beings at their side. For a time they played an invaluable role in our military, but the advent of magic saw them fall out of favor. And when some were unmasked as insurrectionists, the order was outlawed and the village is believed to be long abandoned. Speaking of their art, it seems you picked up. Who was it that thought? Well, I suppose it's neither here nor there now. My sister is taken captive by Voidsent. I sense her presence in this land and have come in search of her. If Voidsent had been sighted here, then I believe there is a connection. We would like to investigate these caverns you mentioned, but Alpha tells us they are not easily reached. I'm afraid so. Deep snow and tremulous winds rule out walking and flying. If you want to go anywhere, you're going to need matched snowcraft. Alas, the last remaining functional one we have has broken down. Should still be over in Chrysalid Ingress, where it was abandoned. Is there anyone who can fix it? Perhaps the former Adrian's Tapper's Den. Their duty included transporting Corellium tanks to Renewed Platform G using snowcraft. I bet they had to maintain a few over the years. That's worth looking into, I say. In the course of delivering provisions, I've come to know that people there quite well. If they can help us, I'm sure they will. As you accompany her, given the presence of poison, it's best that we avoid traveling alone. In the meantime, will you not tell me more about the mountain? I would like to learn as much as I can before commencing our search in earnest. Come with me, I'll introduce you to someone who's well versed in the local geography. Elsa, was it? I wish to speak with you. In that case, why don't you come with us to Tapper's Den? We can chat on the way. I do enjoy playing this game. There's so much else out right now that I've been playing. I haven't been able to play it much.
What was it you wished to talk about?
Why do you help these people? What is it that you stand to gain?
I'm sorry?
You don't act on behalf of a higher power, nor are you bound by a contract. In spite of this, you help them. Why?
And there I thought it was something serious. I help them because I want to. Because it's the right thing to do.
But what do you stand to gain? You didn't answer the question.
Didn't I? I followed my heart. What I got out of it came after. Was there anything else? If not, let's keep moving.
Right.
She's so confused.
To act not out of obligation or in pursuit of gain. To simply live. And they survive like this.
We should get back to it, but before we do... Are you alright, sir? Did I say something that confused or upset you? No, I'm saying trying to understand your perspective. If you wish to continue, I'm ready and able. Well, that's a relief. This isn't the sort of place you want to mull over things. It's not much further to Trapper's Den. I doubt we've had much trouble finding an engineer when we arrive. So let's speak with the first one we spot. What the? Wait, I know you. You're the one who roughed up the guards. After you let your contingent of friends came along, our lives are a lot easier now thanks to them. They understood our plight and offered to help, whether we wanted to stay here or return home. For that, we are truly grateful. We're grateful to you too, Alice. The trip across the lake is hardly pleasant, but you make it all the same to bring us provisions. Oh, don't mention it. We're just glad we can help. That said, we are actually hoping to ask for a favor of you today. We need a Magitech snowcraft repaired, the one abandoned in Corella Lingans. We were told you might be able to be up to the task. Ah, so you want to ride the mammoth. That's what we took calling the crafts on account of their size. As Austin has used them on rigs, I know a thing or two about their maintenance. I'll see if I can get your mammoth roaring again. It's the least I can do to repay your kindness. Wonderful. Please come with us back to Camp Broken Glass, and we'll take it from there. So far so good, Logan. Let's be on our way. Welcome back. I presume this is the engineer who will help us with the craft. I'll do everything I can to get her up and running again. But I doubt I'll be able to do so quickly, at least on my own. The mammoth is big, and so are the parts. Some strong backs should make the work go faster. You have ours. You're finished learning about the mountain, I take it? Aye. We have a solid grasp of the area, as well as the site of the snowcraft. My back is perhaps not as strong as some, but I should be glad to stand guard for Voidsent and other unruly wildlife. Much obliged, miss. Then let's all head over to the mammoth and assess what needs fixing. They have matters here well in hand. Would you care to assist us, Logan? How about you, Zero? I will assist you as well, as payment for answering my question. I thought it was something that demands payment, but we'd be glad for your contribution nonetheless. My thanks again for agreeing to help. The Ilsbrand contingent brings in shipments of food, medicine, and other necessities by airship. We have yet to deliver a share of supplies to Terrarium, I would appreciate it if one of you could assist with the task today. I'll do it. Well, it looks like you're with me then. Voice and silence have been increasing by the day, which is why I had in mind to go out and patrol the Albion Rime, shall we? Some fighting? Fighting sounds good. That's the one problem with them doing the MSQ. You don't get to do much battling. Was in our spot here not long ago. Considering the proximity of Camp Broken Glass, everyone is understandably concerned. But hopefully not for much longer. You follow this road eastward, and I'll have a look to the north. Check out my any voids, and I won't begrudge you for dispatching them without me. The LB boss might join in on this one.
All finished, are we? Good. The cold doesn't let up out here, does it? They've the means to keep everyone warm at Camp Broken Glass and Tertium. But the measures are still only temporary. Subsisting on charity. Dreading the day the sympathy of others is exhausted. It's no way to live. They need lasting safety and security. Though things will never be as they once were. If we can restore a modicum of normalcy to their lives, maybe that will be enough for them to move forward. If we're to achieve that, we have to work harder. I have to work harder. Oh? Oh, come now. You think I don't know my own limits?
No.
Still, I appreciate your concern. Well, our work here is done. We should be heading back. I hope Alphino and Zero haven't gotten into any trouble. I cannot imagine how awful it must have been to serve as Xenos' avatar. To not only suffer him, but so much else. She's a fighter, all right. Like you and me.
Thank you, miss. Thank you. This feels strangely familiar.
Excuse me, Alphino. My wife, she's come down with a high fever. Do you think you could take a look at her?
Of course. Give me a moment. Zero, may I leave the rest here to you?
Fine by me.
Thank you again for your help. Zero, was it? I take it you're one of Alphino's comrades?
Comrade? We've entered into a cooperative pact, if that's what you mean.
Pact? No, nothing so formal. What I mean is, you must know each other well. Be on good terms, enjoy each other's company, that sort of thing.
Then no, he's not my comrade. I have none. Nor will I ever, I think.
Oh.
Did I say something odd?
No, not at all. On the contrary, it makes sense. When Alphino and the contingent first arrived, we rejected them out of hand. Whatever they may have claimed, they were the enemy. Savages with their savage ways. To accept their help was to admit defeat. But no matter how poorly we treated them, they didn't turn their backs on us. They stayed and listened. That's just the kind of people they are. Makes sense they'd get along with someone like you who tries to push others away.
Get along? I'm upholding my part of the bargain. There's nothing more to it than that.
If you say so. Ah, I'd nearly forgotten why I came. Are you hungry? We all get rations, and considering the work you're doing, you're as good as one of us.
I am running low on ether. Very well.
Azim step-style dumplings. Buds, they call them. Never had a dumpling? It's like a kind of bread stuffed with a filling. Meat or vegetables, usually, that you bake or steam. We have our own recipes in Garlemald, too. My mother liked to make them. My brother and sister always fought over the jam-filled ones. Just think of it as bread, all right? I should warn you though, they're spicy. Helps them keep longer, I assume. Too much for the children to handle though.
Interesting.
Interesting good, or interesting...
I don't know much about taste. Not anymore. But I do feel a sensation in my mouth.
Is that a bad thing?
Not necessarily.
That's enough for me. I've heard it said that spices are more akin to fire than flavors. Perhaps that makes them easier to understand.
Oh, Euless, getting acquainted with Zero, are we?
I suppose I am.
No harm in that. Acquaint away.
Ah, everyone is here. Excellent. Thank you all for your hard work. I've just finished up myself. Shall we go and find Estinian?
Alphino! Alize!
Forgive me the interruption, but I come with grave news. A horde of poison are approaching from the mountains to the east. Their numbers are beyond anything we've ever seen. What? Yashola and the others? Anyone outside Terrarium is in danger. We must find and bring them all here at once. Can you count on your aid, Zero? Alright, settle the debt for my question. I'm not obliged to help. What's more, death in this world is absolute. You asked me to put my life on the line. But suitable payment, I will do no such thing. That's fair. What do we have to offer that might be enough? Great, Sheriff. You're not obliged to help. I won't presume otherwise. Nonetheless, we are in need. Assuming the buzz I gave you is worth anything, would you at least be willing to stand watch at this encampment? That way, more of us will be able to go out and see the people to safety. Very well. Unless we come under attack, I'll do more than stand watch. They say Tyrion will be safe enough with Zero here. Let's go and find Yashola and the others and assist with the evacuations. Tyrion will be fine. Gillis and his people have all weathered far worse. We must make haste to Snowcraft, where our friends and engineers should be. Given their position, they may find themselves at the mercy of the Voidsent. If it comes to it, we must be prepared for battle. I'm ready, don't you worry. How about you, Logan? Well, here's a hoping that the family decides it's time to stop.
Report. Lost contact. When? Voidsent. I'd bet my life on it. Understood. I'll investigate at once. A unit transporting supplies has gone silent en route to Broken Glass. I will go and search for it. Stay here and keep watch. But be ready to answer my call.
If it was Voidsent, you'd be a fool to go alone. They'll find you before you find your men, and then they'll devour you as well.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps I don't stand a chance, but I can't just abandon them.
I can't repay you for the bread if you're dead. I'll go.
What? No! I couldn't possibly ask you to do that.
I'm far better suited to dealing with Voidsent. It makes sense. Or do you mean to say you'd rather I stay here because you can't protect this place on your own?
Ah. Fine. Just don't do anything stupid. Promise me.
Damn these demons!
Return to the camp. Now.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Kindred, why do you interfere? Ah, of course. You sold your soul to feed.
I have taken bread, but my soul is forever mine.
This might be fun.
A deal is a deal. I cannot let you pass. More of them. Still more.
What?
A deal is a deal. I cannot let you pass. More of them. Still more.
What? How did that get me?
can't.
God damn it.
How? How big must the gate be for their light to come through? Is this it then? Just like that time. When light still shone upon the world. When the Contra Memoria still raged.
Stand aside if you value your life.
We're only after women and wine. Darkness can take the rest.
You're not taking another step towards that village.
Stupid girl. You were warned.
Gotcha. And now we can get back to our business.
Get up, damn you! Too weak. I need help. Someone, please. The same mistakes, the same ends. Again and again. What should I? What could I have done? What? Who? You. What are you doing here?
Y'shtola and Estinian had matters well in hand, so we went where we were needed.
Can you stand?
You're not finished yet, Zero. Let's fight this together.
All right. I will let it burn. This fire in my breast. Let it burn and rage and guide.
Thank goodness we're not too late. Can you still fight?
Warming up!
My strength is spent. I'll only get in the way.
Chin up! We'll get through this together!
Split up!
Stay sharp.
Watch out!
Everyone all right?
Not finished yet.
Together.
I will repay this debt.
I will finish it! Now! Let's buy her some time.
You did well to find me out here.
We have Eulus to thank for that. He was quite worried when he called.
There was more casualties if it wasn't for you.
No. If it was not for you and the others,
Well, let's not fuss over details. We should return to Tertium. Can you make it that far?
I think so.
Zero, are you all right?
Well enough. No void scent struck here, did they?
No, and there weren't any more casualties thanks to you.
Oh. What are you doing?
You'll have no debts to repay, if that's what you're worried about. If anything, I owe you a week's worth of boots.
She smiled. Zero's convulsively about the train. Jules has already given her something to eat, so I suppose all we can do is wait. I can't help but wonder, though, what possessed her to go and fight all those Voidsent on her own. Not that I know the going rate for such things, but I doubt one buzz would suffice. I think someone has been a bad influence on her. Oh, I'm just joking. Or am I? In any case, many people owe her their lives. I'll be sure to thank her when she's back on her feet. As Ellie said, many people owe Zero their lives. This is not her world, nor her battle to fight, yet she risked life and limb for us. Nevertheless, that will not be soon forgotten. Now then, I expect that our friends will return soon. Once everyone has gathered, we can take stock of the situation. Waiting, waiting. Apologies for the delay. I finished replenishing my ether. I'm so glad to hear it. We must thank you again, Zero. Indeed, many are still alive because of you. Those soldiers not least at all of all. How fared you? Better than I did by all accounts. We had to contend with our fair share of voidsent en route to the snowcraft, but we had the benefit of numbers. With their help, we quickly dispatched all the voidsent that came our way. Thankfully, they stayed dead in our world. We were trying to decide what to do next when we received word about the transport. Which is how Alice, Logan, and I came to find you. While the immediate threat had been addressed, we cannot rest easy yet. For voidsent to appear in such numbers, we must assume that a void gate has indeed been opened nearby, meaning more of them can come through at their leisure. It seems the best course of action is to investigate Lapis Manlas, as you intend. What is the state of the snowcraft? Nearly operational, I believe. Vitra is with the engineer, who is hard at work with as we speak. Why don't we join them and corral it in guests? Finally, a chance to go on the offensive. I would join you as well. I'm wondering refusing you. What did you have in mind for payment? Payment won't be necessary. I will do this because I want to. You have kindled something within me, a compulsion, a desire to act that has been burning since you came to my aid out in the snow. I do not understand it, but I wish to, and to that end I will heed it. Then perhaps I'll understand your answer. I would also like to join you in tracing the voice to their origin, though that would mean neglecting my duties here. Don't worry about us. Between my people and the contingent, we can keep things running well enough. Just find where the voids are coming from and see that they stop. Take care, Zero. I will. There you are. Your timing couldn't be better. Thanks to Varshan's help, I've managed to finish the repairs faster than anticipated. The man is ready for the snow once more. You can leave the pilot to me, too. It'd be my pleasure to get you where you need to go. You are too kind. Thank you. Let's be on our way then, shall we? To do it or not to do it? That is the question. Right. Let's just... Let's just do it with NPCs. Screw it. Hey, Ari, how's it going? Making emotes. How many emotes do you have now? This one. You enjoy making yourself almost, don't you?
You cannot stop us!
You had to have all yours filled out by now, don't you? That you can have. I know I can't have very many. I don't have nearly all, even close to all of them filled out, but.
That's far enough.
28. I think I have like 6. Plus the free ones. I think I have like 6. Oops. Is that a moose? Kind of small on my screen. Take a look after this battle. Get closer. Let's see, can I make it bigger? Yeah, I was right, a moose. Hey, looks like he's having a good old time though. I like it. Biddy's thrown at him. I couldn't tell those were biddies. They kind of looked like Christmas lights, to be honest. At least that was what I thought. I don't know. I like it so far. Oh, that guy looks friendly. Oh. Was not expecting that. Based on the real guy, using his hair at least. What's the real guy? Not sure what the what's the real guy? He's done to build a portfolio later. You looking at trying to make that into another side gig for you? Most came out pretty good, so I think you'd be able to make some money off there, as long as you can find some people to buy them. Do that one actually. That guy. They're cute. Let's see. I guess I could show you the ones I do have, so you can see what I have. That my wife's made me. Have 5. Which one is it? Got that one. Got that one. Oh, the oh no one. He needs PNG for his layouts too. Oh, nice. That's a streamer. Cool. That makes sense with the moose. Oh, it's just got so many projects that she hasn't got to, making me more. She has so many hobbies she does. Otherwise I have none. Sorry? For what? You got nothing to be sorry about.
That's far enough.
Treasure copper. No, not at all. No, you showing me what you're doing. I appreciate you showing me what you're doing. It's cool. I don't have that creative capability, so I have to go with my wife on those ones. But she doesn't understand emotes either. Did grow pretty fast. I'm pretty much at a stall at this point, but it's like I don't need to do this, you know? It's just something that's like I'm playing anyways, I might as well. I mean, you can only do so much as well, so. Can't bring everyone in with you. Especially if they're, you know, streaming other things than you do. It really comes down to, for like me, I would actually need to stop watching these bigger streamers, you know? And actually socialize, but it's hard to socialize when most of the time when I'm watching is when I'm working. You can try. We do need to try to find do some party games though. I just have so many games I'm playing already that I don't have enough time for. That's been the problem. So many games, so little time. I don't even know what that is.
This will hurt.
I still have no clue what a stream team is. Yeah, that involves me watching people that, you know, aren't big. When I do watch. Even in real life, my friends group is small. Hmm. Shoot. One of the problems is I also do a wide variety of games. That doesn't help. Yeah, it's pretty hard for me to be consistent. Oh no! Falling! Like, I don't even know if I'm going to stream pretty much this rest of this week even. Because I'm on call starting Friday night. So I might do like Thursday night, but... I'd have to look into it. Fingers, get in the right spot.
You cannot stop us!
And a few. Out of them. TSG, or do you mean stag? I think I rated it once, I think. I also don't remember. Pokemon?
You cannot stop us!
Are they Pokemon because they like Pokemon? I thought so. I just was been looking at a lot of Pokemon cards lately because I was thinking about starting collecting again. It's so expensive. I knew it is, so. You know it's bad when you and my wife say I need more hobbies.
This will hurt.
Twitch. Things are weird with Lima right now. That's a bummer when things get weird. Hopefully nothing too serious. If you like. I think I've rated Stag. I don't know if I've done any of the other three that you mentioned. I wish I had no water in here, but I don't want to go get it.
All shall cower before the might of Archfiend Kanyatso!
He's weird looking. Those are really not on. Yeah, that's part of the problem. A lot of times, I can't stream at weird times.
I've been waiting so long! Don't disappoint!
Because I mean, when I'm on, when I'm starting, it's about 8 o'clock my time usually. Which, if they're East Coast, you're talking 11 o'clock at night.
Darkness, take you!
All or nothing! Drink deep of blackest terror!
Well, channels you're modding for? Shoot. Just remember, I was first. Wow, that's crazy. crazy. Hey, why'd they move? I'm also the easiest one because I have no one to mod against. Wow, 12's crazy. How can you even keep track of that many?
No more games! Be swallowed by the tide! What? That's not right!
Really fun when 4 of you are alive at the time.
How do you like this? All or nothing!
I'm going to guess a lot of them have to do with you know, working hours and stuff. You know, when people actually have the availability and stuff like that.
Good, good. A fitting finale.
I thought Red posted something in his Discord, but I think he deleted it or something. It looks like he might be stepping away for a bit. This is all I got through on it.
Why are you still alive?
You cannot stop us!
I did it! Huzzah! Oh, I guess I could do a soundboard. Sure, there's gonna be some cutscenes here now. I have one channel I'm modding, and that's Mike's.
Tell me one thing, Cagnazzo. A dragon of our world crossed over into yours long ago, but I have felt her presence here again. What is the meaning of this?
I dare say what you felt was this.
By the sisters. What have you done to Ashdaya?
If you want answers, you'll have to get them from Lord Golbez. Assuming you've the strength to face him. A pity I will not see the plan to fruition. But my part is done.
And to fight with the thrill of battle in my heart makes it all the more worthwhile. No! Wait! Where is she? Where is my sister? At long last, I go to join the great flow.
I guess they get her eye. It is actually the dragon's power in this game. I won't get
By
to
the
use it,
gates
but
closing, there can be no doubt that he was the one who opened it.
Ajdaya, I prayed we might meet once more.
oh. I mean, the only time you stream right now is when I'm playing with him, so.
She is likely still in the void. Take heart. We will find her yet.
So what now?
While you discuss how to proceed with your search, I would excuse myself to look around. There may be salvage that we could use at the camp.
In that case, I'll patrol the area for more voidsent.
I'm talking about
Very well.
fancy up,
Let
not
us take a
like for
moment
real.
to consider our options.
I guess I should specify. So we discovered the source of the voidsent outbreak in Garlemald. A gate forced open from the void. The barrier between our worlds is essentially thin here, I suspect. Otherwise, I see little reason why the Reapers choose to live in such an inhospitable place. Even the conditions are ideal. We're talking about a gate that could pass an Archfiend. Opening one so large could not have been easy. In the age of Alec, Emperor Xan created an enormous portal using a prodigious amount of ether harnessed by the Crystal Tower. In theory, similar feat should be possible from within the void. One need but have requested amount of ether, such as that harbored by a great worm's eye. And its ether is indeed greatly diminished. Okay, no worries. In Logan's vision, Gold let his archfiends feed upon Elijah's ether. If he has also taken an eye to open this gate, it does not bode well, I know. Nevertheless, we must remain hopeful and continue our search. What I find curious is why our foes chose to strike now, some 5,000 years after Ajad's vanished into the void. And while their archiving plans remain a mystery, what exactly was Cagney's part in that he had finished? Ah, Asha, what has become of you, that even your eyes should be so spent of ether? I can bear the thought of her being held captive a moment longer, but how will I find her? What must I do? Calm yourself, Vitra. I appreciate that you are upset, but such passion clouds your judgment. You must endeavor to remain composed. When your mind is clear, we may consider how to proceed with our search. You are right. In the meantime, I'll help Alpinode and I'll say back at the village. This sounds like a fine idea. We should all go. I don't see Vitra with you. Is everything alright? He needs a moment to himself while he is indisposed. We thought we'd lend you a hand. I just finished patrolling the area, so we're fine on that front. There are no signs of void scent, and I doubt we'll see any more now that the gate has been closed. As for Alphanode, he's set his sights on Corellium Spring. We're hoping to take as much of the stuff as the snowcraft can bear. That much fuel would keep the people warm for a good while. We managed to procure a few suitable containers for transporting the Corellium, and we're about to return to the spring. If you mind to scrounge up more containers, I can take what you have now and get them filled. Thank you, Scene. Tomorrow we can load into Snowcraft the Bearder. Would you still mind helping us with our search then? You'll need to take any suitable containers to the spring and then back to the Snowcraft once you've filled them with Corellium. I wonder if I have to actually click on all of them, or I can just go to the one I think will watch it work. It's like a sturdy barrel.
Is Ritra not back yet?
My apologies for the delay.
Are you all right?
I am. As distressing as this turn of events was, the eye itself gives me cause to hope. While it is no longer possessed of Ashdaya's will, it may yet lead us to her. Were it not for your encouragement, I would never have dared to embark on my search, much less come this far. I will not lose faith. I will find my sister, wheresoever she may be.
We'll return the eye to her, together.
Though tainted, the eye has not fully succumbed to darkness. Ashdaya herself may have been able to resist its influence.
Well, as much as we'd love to take part in your next foray, we can't abandon our efforts here.
Indeed. We'll need to keep a close watch, in case the Void Gate opens again as well. Though should it prove safe to do so, I have some ideas for how we might put this village to use.
Do what you must. We will manage.
To free Ashdaya, I expect we will have to deal with Golbez once and for all. After which you may undertake your work without worry.
We look forward to the glad tidings.
You'll take good care of everyone, won't you?
What? Why do you ask me this?
Because comrades look out for one another, and I can't think of anyone more qualified to keep them safe.
True. I will do no less than I've promised.
If our respective plans are settled, then let us head back.
I suppose this is where we part ways for now. We have a faith in you. We pray for your safety all the same. I'm glad we had the chance to talk, Zero. Take care until next time. Till next time. I right in assuming that we are to return to the Void? Now that matters here have been settled, yes, but first we should return to Razad Hand to prepare. When everyone is ready, let us convene at Magaduta.
If everyone is ready, then let us depart for Al-Zadal's legacy. What was that?
A deluge of ether. The mark of a terrible magic.
It wasn't far from here. Let's go.
Hey, you! Stop! If you're thinking of taking to sea, don't!
What has happened?
We were out working our nets when a light suddenly shot up over Buffalo Isle with a boom. A massive fiend then took to the skies. Another blasphemy, we feared. But we didn't linger to find out.
Did you see where it was headed?
I can't say for sure, but it looked like it was northward bound.
I see. Our thanks for the warning, and do not let us keep you. Buffalo Isle is connected to Al-Zadal's legacy. This cannot be a coincidence.
In response to Karnyatso's defeat, they have come for our gate.
So it seems. I would ascertain the situation at the vault, but the fiend must be dealt with, ere people come to harm. I shall assume my dragon form and seek it out at once.
Wait. You heard the fisherman. A blasphemy, they called it. If another flying creature was sighted now, others will assume the worst and panic will spread. This is not the way.
We can work together on this.
You are right, Estinian. I will gather my soldiers and search the Isle for casualties. The fiend, I leave to you. The hunt will go more swiftly with help. Zero, might I prevail upon you to accompany him?
Very well.
Then Estinian and I will make for Al-Zadar's legacy and secure the gate.
Stay on your guard. The enemy is clever and will have anticipated our response. Be safe, my friends, and may the sisters guide your steps.
We know the Fiend was headed north, but that still leaves a lot of ground for us to cover. We need a way to conduct our search more efficiently. Do you have any ideas? In other words, we seek help from the locals. If you think it's best, then very well. So where to then? The Great Work and the encampment at the Hamza Hatchery. If both places are to the north, then people there might indeed have seen the south one. Very well, I'll head to the Great Work and leave the encampment to you. Felt like the Buffalo Rams too, did you? You've sent scouts to investigate, but they've yet to report back. We'll continue to keep watch here, but if you learn anything, be sure to let us know. These fishermen saw a fiend emerge from buffalo remains before heading north, you say? I saw what I thought was a ball of flame flung from an explosion, but now I wonder. It flew north in direction of Kaga. If it is in fact a fiend, then we have trouble on our hands. We must remain vigilant. I presume you've come to investigate the explosion at the buffalo remains as well. We yet just ascertain precisely what happened. If there is any information you can share with us. A fiend emerged from the explosion flew towards Kata. By the sisters, I have learned of this sooner. Never mind. There's no time to waste. Found it. We are so concerned with the explosion that we failed to recognize that the threat had yet not passed. We must alert command at once and instruct people to seek shelter. But you mean to go there to investigate? Again, you're more than capable of defending yourself. As you wish. We'll leave this in your hands. The giant skull grounds are situated at the base of Kaga. I myself am not familiar with the mountain paths, but the quarry workers are bound to know many. Quintar, for instance, he has worked there the longest. Go well, my friend, and may the scissors keep you. Yeah? Hmm? Weird humming noise. It's probably a good spot. Stop. Alright, we're going to call it there. Remember to like, subscribe, follow, Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. Go ahead and in the YouTube